girlfriends and boyfriends, so I talk about vagina an awful lot on this channel, how to make it taste better, what is a pretty one, if that's even a thing, but we've never talked about periods. Have I ever gone down on a girl while she's on her period? Have I ever let a girl go down on me on my period? Is it safe? Thanks to Clue, the period tracking app, we brought in an expert to discuss this very topic. Clue helps you understand your cycle so you can live a healthier life. It allows you to track your cycle, predict your next period, PMS, and when you're most or least likely to get pregnant. And yes, I know many of us lesbians do not have to worry about this, but hormones and the way they're functioning is still very important. I'm on birth control because I've had cysts on my ovaries in the past, and I still use Clue. I track my mood, my pain, my physical activity, and of course, the more you track, the more accurate Clue is. So go and check it out. The link is in the description below. And now let's meet our expert. Hey guys, so I am back with Christine. She is an expert on vaginas. You are a gynecology PA, and you also happen to be a lesbian.
I am.
So we're gonna test my knowledge of periods. If I get less than half right, I have to spew some like really, really personal questions. So that's gonna be the end of the video, so stay tuned because I'm sure I'm not gonna do as well as I want to on this test.
Okay, so first question, how long should your period last?
I remember periods are supposed to last a week, but mine always lasts like 5 days.
Okay, so average is like 2 to 7 days. You're normal. 1 for 1. The next question is easy. We're gonna do easy, medium, hard.
Okay.
How often should you get your period?
Oh, well that's easy. Once a month.
But what is that? Every 21 days?
Oh, fuck. 1 out of every 28 days.
Correct.
Right?
Between 28 actually and 35 days. How old should you be, or is the national average when you first get your period?
I got mine when I was 14.
Okay.
That's not the national average.
No.
I feel like the national average is like 11.
Close. It's 12. Very close.
All right.
Anywhere between 8 years old to 15 years old.
8 years old?
Yeah, some, especially now.
If I was, I didn't even know what sex was.
Yeah.
Maybe I did. No, I don't think I did.
You have like your sex ed like intro class.
But that's crazy that you get your period when you're 8. That means your body is physically prepared to have children. I thought like I shit my pants at first.
Oh my god.
It was like brown. It wasn't red. It was just a little bit, and it came out brown. And I was like, I don't remember shitting my pants. What the hell is this?
So I guess branching on that, is it normal for your periods to be irregular?
Mine were always irregular.
Okay. For how long after you first got it?
I'm still irregular.
From the age you first get your period for about 5 to 7 years after that, it's normal for them to be a little irregular and not come, exactly at 28 days. Between age 20 and 40, they should be pretty regular. How old are you when you stop getting periods?
I have no idea.
The national age of menopause, you don't know that?
43.
That's very young, no.
Oh.
Average age of menopause
50?
is about 51. The average is 48 to 55. All right, next question. It's a little bit harder. What exactly is your period?
I don't know how to explain it. It's all like the eggs and stuff. Come out in your vagina.
The egg doesn't come out during
egg
your
doesn't come
period.
out.
No, it
Well,
comes out, but 2 weeks before your period.
Right. That's when the egg drops.
That's when you ovulate.
When you ovulate, isn't a little bit of it coming out of your period too? Or it's completely gone by that point?
Completely gone by that point. So your period is the lining
of your uterus.
Correct.
Right.
That builds up, waiting for the egg, the fertilized egg, to implant itself there. And if no egg comes, then
boom.
When are you most fertile?
I feel like you're most fertile maybe a week in to your cycle.
So mid-cycle, 10 to 17 days in your cycle is when you ovulate, which is when you release an egg to be fertilized, and that makes you fertile.
Is it true that you smell different when you ovulate?
Yes, it's true.
I can smell myself, and I smell very. It doesn't smell bad, but it smells like sweeter.
Different discharge. All right, so next question: how much do you actually bleed when you have your period?
I only know how much I bleed, and I know how much like my ex-girlfriends bleed. It's so gross. They
would
tell me.
Their
Ew. Somebody watching this video is definitely into period. Like, I don't bleed as much as the average woman.
Okay. Well, you're also on birth control, so that is an accurate statement. The average woman bleeds about 4 tablespoons.
We have a cup.
Oh, we have a cup.
We
or
have a
quarter cup.
This is a third of a cup because I didn't have a quarter cup.
So it's a little bit less than this. Can you get pregnant while you're on your period?
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
I do know you can, but it's rare, right?
It depends how your cycle is. Most fertile mid-cycle. So if you're bleeding for 7 days, mid-cycle for you may be that 6th or 7th day, around that time. So you can potentially release an egg while you're still on your period. The period app that we have, Clue, is really cool. You can track everything. So you track how long your periods are. You can track when you're most fertile. It gives you like a nice little blue window that you can measure. And then it tracks, when your periods are coming. What exactly is period cramps?
Isn't it because your body is like going like this to release all the stuff? It's kind of like when your intestines go like this, so you can squeeze the poop out.
Your uterus is basically a muscle, and the prostaglandins tell it to start contracting.
Right, there you go.
So how can you prevent period cramps?
1, you can orgasm.
Yes, that's correct.
I do know that. And number 2, because my acupuncturist actually told me this years ago, there's a pressure point in your leg right around here. It goes from here, it goes all the way up to here.
Oh wow.
And if you
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you use a rolling pin and you just keep rolling this back and forth, it actually relieves your cramps. So.
Exercise is another way. And then another way, which is actually kind of easy, is you can take an NSAID, which is something like ibuprofen or Motrin or Aleve, 1 to 2 days before your period. So last question.
Okay.
And it's a little hard and a little kind of interesting because this is a question I get sometimes in my office. What happens if you lose your tampon?
This is kind of a personal question.
Okay.
I've never used a tampon before.
You can't technically lose your tampon.
You can't.
You can't. Your vagina is a closed space in that the top of your vagina is your cervix and your tampon's not gonna it's not gonna go through. Go see your gynecologist, we can take it out.
Do they have like a
It doesn't
tweezer
hurt.
that they put in?
No, it's not a tweezer, but it's
That duck thing, I hate that duck thing.
Duck. Oh my
That duck thing. I hate it.
Thing. I've never heard it be called a duck
I
thing.
hate that.
Yes.
Now we have some questions from you guys. Is it safer to use a tampon versus a pad? Which one's safer?
And make sure, hygienically for both tampons and pads, you change them frequently, you keep yourself clean, things like that. You need to know how to use both of them correctly because both of them can cause problems.
So why do people tend to crave chocolate on their periods?
So, and according to Psychology Today, I thought maybe it was a hormonal thing or a chemical thing, and it's not.
It's a learned behavior.
It's a learned behavior.
Yeah. So because I didn't do as well as I wanted to, we're gonna answer 3 really personal questions
Okay,
about me.
About you, okay.
Yeah.
Have you earned your red wings?
Red wings is when you go down or have sex
with a girl.
with somebody that has their period,
Yeah.
and I have not. I also have not let somebody touch me on my period.
You said you haven't ever had sex on your period. Do you find that you're more horny around your period?
I feel like this is a trick question because I can be. Like, as long as the girl that I'm with, I should say myself included, as long as I make myself feel sexy, if they were into it, I might let them do it. All right, so the third and final question is for you guys to answer. Have you or would you ever have sex on your periods? Yes or no? Put it in the comments. So thank you so much to Clue for sponsoring this video. Go check them out in the description below. And thank you so much to Christina. Other than that, I will see you guys back here next Sunday with a brand new video. I love you. Bye!